Hi Capricorn, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. So quick disclaimer, these are general, it may or may not resonate, there's no time date on them, and of course at the end of the day, always follow your own intuition, always follow your own heart, you'll know what's best for you. So without further ado, let's get started for Capricorn. Let's see what's up. Stingray, okay, I really like this for you guys. This is a week of coming into alignment, of really, I'm hearing it now, it's like putting down the stepping stones for where you want to go, you know? It's almost like you're playing a video game this week, Capricorn, and you're given like 5, I guess, stones to put in the water to get you across the lake. And this week you're placing them there so that you can jump from one stone to another. This is really beautiful. It's coming through. It's true alignment, and it's the kind of alignment where I'm hearing it now, where in the past you might have self-betrayed, you know? Self-betrayal is so common, it's ridiculous. Human nature is just something else sometimes. And this is the week where you almost finally grasp that, you know? You'll catch yourself being destructive and you'll be like, no, back on alignment, right? It's discipline that's coming through. Very Capricorn. What did I just say about discipline? Cobra. This week, I actually see Cobra as a good thing for you guys. I see it as something, it's not only is it challenging you, but it's supporting. It's the teacher, right? A good teacher is one that challenges and supports, right? There's that mix. There's that mix of, you know, for example, athletes, right? The coach is gonna encourage you where it's like, you know, run an extra mile, give me another lap, give me another 10 push-ups, you know, push yourself further. But at the same time, they're also gonna congratulate you and support you where you need support. And that's what you're getting this week, Capricorn. And Capricorns, you guys love that. You love, you know, you guys are ruled by the devil. You guys kind of, not ruled by the devil, it's not the right word to say. Your card in the tarot is the devil. You guys aren't, let me take that back. I don't want someone to come for me in the comments. You guys are not ruled by the devil, but the devil card in the tarot is your card. And you guys are ruled by Saturn, so you guys do kind of like, you know, you're not scared of the fight. You're not scared of the challenge. You guys know that in order to get to the top of the mountain, you have to climb the mountain. And the mountain isn't always going to be the easiest to climb, right? You could bump into animals, you could fall, there's so many things that could happen. Eat a poison berry, who knows? But either way, you understand that to get to the top of the mountain, to get that achievement, that accomplishment that you guys rule so well, there is a sense of discomfort. There's a sense of someone pushing you, stress, pressure, right? How is a diamond made? Pressure. But this week, there's this sense of really handling it with grace. And not only grace, but incorporating it into your life in a way that motivates you and pushes you forward instead of dragging you back, right? Because when stingrays get out of alignment, they sting, right? Whether that's stinging yourself or stinging someone else around you. So subconscious, what was I just saying about stinging? Scorpion, Capricorn. So there could be, you know, as I said, you're working through something this week where in the past you might have been self-destructive. It's like learning from that and transmuting it into something you can actually use, something that's valuable to you, that in the long term, you know, you're gonna look back and be like, oh, I made, you know, thank God that I didn't react that way, or I changed my behavior. Something about this is really coming through. So especially with Scorpion, this card, when it's in its lower vibration, it can be vicious. That Scorpion sting, you know? I mean, look at it, it's on fire, right? So I think in order to really, you know, because you got Stingray, that's so high vibed, Cappy, that's really high vibed. And I want you to keep that. I want that momentum to keep pushing you forward. Because with Scorpion, the best way to deal with these sort of stings, or if we feel like, you know, I've said this in so many videos, Capricorns just go through it. I don't know what it is. Capricorn sun and Cancer suns, there's just, I mean, especially Capricorn moons, don't even get me started, but they just go through so much. There's something where life just hits you guys so different, and I don't know why that is. I'd like to think it's for your, you know, everything that we get given in life. It's only because we can handle it, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it's true. It really is true. When you learn from your mistakes, or learn from, you know, some of them aren't even mistakes. Some of them are just circumstances that are out of our control. When we finally learn the lesson that that situation was meant to teach us, there's this freedom and this release that comes with it. And with Scorpion on the bottom, I really recommend looking into forgiveness, not of only others, because yes, forgiving others is important, but more so forgiving yourself, Capricorn, because until you learn to forgive yourself, you will not be able to fully forgive others, and the pattern is just going to keep, you know, reoccurring. So let me see where this is heading. It's too many cards. I just need one. Okay, they keep wanting to give me 2 cards, so that's fine. Cosmic Egg and Shark at the top. So you're really heading towards truth. It could be a little difficult for you to get that truth, Capricorn, and to get that forgiveness going, because you are in alignment, and you can even see the coloring in the spine of the stingray is the same coloring as the cosmic egg. So what this tells me is what you're heading towards really is for your higher purpose, your higher dharma, if you will. It's what you're, you know, this path was chosen. You chose this path, but this path was also chosen for you. And there is this theme of honesty coming up now and it goes hand in hand with forgiveness, right? I think in order to truly forgive someone or to truly forgive ourselves, we need to see the situation as clearly as possible, right? There can't be, because when this is activated, it's just so much emotion. And yes, emotions are important. They are a part of life, but you can't let your emotions affect your decisions. And you're a Capricorn, so I know that you guys totally get that. Like, follow your heart at the end of the day, but don't be blind to your emotions. You know, don't let them blind you. Don't let them, because your opposite is Cancer. People forget about that with Capricorn, where you guys get pegged as being, you know, so stone cold and heartless, but Capricorns are some of the most caring people ever. You guys just have a hard exterior because you guys have been through the shit. Like, there's no other way to say it. And with Shark coming up, as I said before, you could have sharks circling you, but more so this week, it's the honesty that's coming out. Raw honesty with not only yourself, but other people. Seeing people for who they are, not how you want them to be. That's a huge one, right? And that's a huge part of forgiveness, because a lot of the times when we feel burned by someone, it's because they didn't live up to our expectations, which, like, how unfair is that? You know, there's a difference between having an agreement with someone, you know, and where the expectations are sort of set out clear. But if there's no basis for the expectations to be set up, then how is it fair to get mad at someone when, you know, they, at the end of the day, they just didn't do what we thought they would, or they didn't do, even if they said they would do something and they didn't. Like, yes, that sucks. You have to hold them accountable, but how many times have you done something or forgot to do something, right? You know, seeing things in a little more, as I said, it starts with the forgiveness of self, because when you get that forgiveness of self, forgiving others becomes easier and easier. So I think that's just what you're working on. And we're always working on that. There's always a deeper level of forgiveness. There's always a deeper level of understanding and honesty that can be achieved, right? That's the beautiful thing about life. We never know everything. There's always something new to learn. There's always something further to develop. And with Cobra, you know, this week is a very big teaching week for you, Capricorn. A very big teaching week. So let me just get one more card. Nightingale, beautiful. yeah, by the end of this week, you're gonna be singing from the rooftops, you know, at least internally. You might finally be finding that inner voice again, to sort of, you know, speak up, right? This honesty thing, the truth coming out. There is this whole sort of, how do I describe it? It's like, you know, hero's journey, Capricorn. You're really on the hero's journey. And it almost feels like a pimple is being popped this week. I know how gross that is. I mean, some people love pimple popping. There's the whole, what's her name? Dr. Sandra? She does that whole channel on pimple popping. But yeah, it does kind of feel like that this week, Capricorn, where whatever's coming out, it is for your highest good. You are in alignment. If you're kind of watching this and you're like, am I in alignment? Like, what's going on? Why am I feeling these things? It's like, yes, you are in alignment. Don't worry. Sometimes, you know, you got to take the good and the bad, right? When feelings that are a little more heavy come up, we can't just push them to the side and be like, oh, like, forget about it. I'll deal with it later. Time is an illusion. Past, present, future, it's all the same. So I think this week, you know, you're finally popping that pimple, Capricorn, and you're coming out of it not only stronger by the end of the week, but closer to your dharma, closer to why you're on this earth and what you're here to give. Yeah, a lot of purpose has been coming through. And as I've been saying for the other videos, you might want to check out your Mars sign, or in particular how Mars retrograde is changing, I guess, or influencing your life right now, because this card keeps coming up for like every sign, and I just can't stop thinking about the Mars retrograde. That's just what it screams to me every time. So thank you so much for watching, Capricorn. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.